This is my Ducati ST2 that I bought a few months ago as a non-runner. Since then, I've replaced the front wiring loom, repaired a load of other electrical problems, replaced the rear shock, done a full service, the timing belts, and got it through an MOT. If you want to see all this, you can check it out on my channel. Today, I'm going to be saying goodbye to this because I am swapping it for another bike in need of my help. And this is it. This is a 2004 Triumph Speed Triple 955i. Now, I gave the Ducati and £250 for this bike, and to be honest with you, I think we both got a good deal. That Ducati is a lovely bike, and so is this. It doesn't come without its problems, or does it? Now, I'm actually admittedly recording this a few weeks after I got it because, well, let's just say it doesn't really have any issues. The previous owner told me that it was running rich, and he also told me that it didn't like to start. I've actually resolved those issues already because I did a bit of research, and running rich is actually a little bit of a kind of a nature with these engines whilst they're on a cold start. And the non-starting issue was actually caused because the battery was not very good. So put a new battery in it and it hasn't not started once on me. Someone spent a lot of money on this. It's got a pretty new Beowulf exhaust on it. These are Renthal handlebars, which actually look really cool. Oxford heated grips. Now, I've never ever had a bike with Oxford heated grips on before. Kate's got them on her SV650. The only thing that lets this bike down is the fact that it has been resprayed in Ford ST satin yellow, I believe. And I think it's been done with cans. In all fairness to them, they've actually done a really good job of it. It's got a matte finish to it. Well, a satin finish, so to speak. I quite like it. I'm not going to lie, I do quite like it, but I might get Manny to throw some clear coat over the top and make it shine a little bit. So it has actually got aftermarket LED headlights on, which look amazing. One second, I'll show you. I'll turn them on. They're like angel eyes. How cool do they look? They're nice and bright as well. Ugh. The chain is also in fantastic condition. It's got a set of silicone hoses on, made by AS3 Performance, which is actually the same brand that I've used for the GPZ 900R hoses. The front discs look basically brand new. All the brakes are great. The tyres are like a year old, and yeah. So I think I've got a really good bike here. It rides and runs lovely, and to be honest with you, I think this will actually do for Kate. She's been wanting to upgrade her Suzuki SV650 for a little while now. So I'm actually going to ride this to Cardiff today. Wish me luck. Now, the journey from Bedford to Cardiff is incredibly boring. It's just motorways. So I'm going to show you some footage that I recorded when I first got the bike a few weeks ago. A full tank, which is £15.74, 22 litres. This thing's a bit of a hooligan, really. Some might say the original hooligan. So when the Speed Triple first came out as a kind of fast, naked bike, Triumph did that because that's what people were doing with their bikes. They'd crash them, and instead of get all the fairings repaired and replaced, just take them off, stick a round headlight on, there you go, Street Fighter. And this is, I believe, the original factory Street Fighter kind of bike. Ooh, false neutral there. I think that was my fault. In all fairness, the gear shift position's a little bit high. Could do with lowering it a little bit. You know what, this seems to run okay. I've got no complaints so far. It's not coughing, spluttering. It's running well. I'll find a dual carriageway in a minute. The sky looks kind of ominous, doesn't it? But then again, after that trip in Japan, I'm happy to ride in all weathers.
I like this. It's got a digital speedo as well, which is also a first for my collection of bikes. Well, actually, you know, I said about the fuel injection thing and the digital speedo. I've forgotten about the Ducati 848 that I've got. I like this bike. Then again, I like all the bikes. Funny little mirrors on this bike. I don't think they're the stock ones. It might be. I might be wrong. This is a great street bike. It really is. Like, it's really nimble. I like it. There's nothing wrong with this. This rides fine. The clutch on this is absolutely spot on. Right, so I've actually concluded that riding it 20 to 30 mile an hour around town, it's a pleasure. Now, being a naked bike, it's not going to be quite as pleasuresome on a dual carriageway because I've got no fairings to protect me from the wind. However, so far so good. Let's get to that dual carriageway. Okay, let's see what she's got. Oh, she's quick. She's very quick. Okay, that is quite impressive. Brakes are good. Let's just launch again. Okay, in conclusion, quick. Very quick. Hello 911, goodbye 911. So to summarise, loads of low-end torque, loads of high-end power, nimble as a wasp, rides nice, comfortable.
Just realised I have not done up my jacket and I've put on my gloves. Great. Welcome to autumn in the UK. Ah, there goes the menace. Woo woo! Look at that sexy bike in front of me. That is the Triumph Speed Triple. And that is about all I know about it, apart from by looking at the number plate. It's made in 2004. Or was registered then anyway. I think that might be the celebrity Ash Rowland riding that bike. Let's follow him. Come back, I'm paparazzi. See what he's up to. Oh, looks like the menace is hanging a right. If we hang back, he will not see that we are following him. No. Whee! Alright, mate. Nice bike.
You wanna go?
I'd love one, thanks so much. I think riding that would be a triumph for me. I have hair in my face as usual. My little pigtail's gone out the back. Heated grips. Toasty fingies. I'm excited.
So here's Kate on the Triumph. She looks great on that bike. Can you flat foot it, or might be a little bit high? All right, we'll see how we go.
I'm trying out my new summer gloves donated by someone at work.
Right.
My friend at work gave me these.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. Thanks, Paul. Okay, I'm going. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going. Ooh. Okay, now it's going. Now I'm going! I don't know why I'm shouting. He can't actually hear me. I forgot we're not on Radio Link right now. Just screaming at myself. All right, let's let's give this, oh geez, let's give this a go. Okay, this has got, I think you call it a high clutch when you actually have to let it right out to the very tippity tips of your tiny hand fingers. Hello world, welcome back to Radio Kate. On today's episode, trying out a bright yellow bike. And that's what we'll call it from now on. No, it is the Triumph Speed Triple, 2004 something edition. Who knows? Is it Inception if I talk about it being featured on YouTube while I'm on YouTube? I don't know. Moving on. Oh, okay, still got an indicator on. I have no idea what I'm up to right now. Okay, thank you. Alright, so this bike's a little high off the ground, which is a little scary at slow speeds, but at fast speeds it doesn't really make any odds, to be honest. In fact, it's quite nice. I feel quite tall. Oh my gosh. Okay, so one thing that I need to change on this bike instantly is that this was sadly made for big hands, or as I like to refer to it, man hands, because this bike has a clutch lever that I can barely reach. Oh my gosh. And the suspension's a little rough. With the tips of my fingers, I have to really, really stretch to pull in that clutch, which is very difficult for my little hand. I'm going to go in here, I think. I'm going to go round. Yeah, let's go to the bay. Oh, let's go explore the bay. Oh, let's go see the sea. Going to the sea! Again, yelling at no one. Nope, not in the right gear. Okay. Try again. Oh, just got to let the clutch out enough. That's the one. Ooh, was in gear. Just that clutch is, I mean, I cannot explain how much that is balancing on the very tips of my stretched out fingers. Therefore, I think it was probably made a little bit bigger than my exact proportions with my tiny little hands and my tiny little legs. All right, okay, this is actually, okay, getting aside the clutch problem, this is actually quite nice to ride. The seat is very comfortable. Sorry, Suki, but this is way more comfortable than you, because you are a little bit of a pain in the bottom, quite literally. Where are we going to go here? I think I'll take us down the dual carriageway. Why the heck not? Let's do this. I think I might have lost. Oh no, he's there. He's still there. I'll keep checking in my mirrors, but I can't quite see him. Go on, let's take a little spurt down the dual carriageway and give you a little bit of a gun, shall we? Traffic allowing. Let's rev it. Rev, rev. Oh. Yay! Out of the tunnel, onto the speed. I think I'm at max gears. Honestly, that clutch is just difficult to handle. Oh, look at the beautiful bay! Woohoo! Okay. Oops, slightly too fast. Check out the scenery, people. Maybe not that side. That side. Beautiful, beautiful bay. Sunshine and motorbikes. What more could you want on a beautiful Sunday? Okay, this feels very, very easy to go a little faster on than I might intend, which is great, but dangerous. Suspension not quite as nice as Suki. Zoom, zoom. Watch out, cars! Half as many wheels, but twice as cool! Woo! Oh. Slow down the revs, Kate. Slow down on the revs. Okay. This is very comfortable to ride. The heated grips are beautifully warm on my hands. Toasty fingies. Maybe I'll steal it. Maybe I'll do a swap. Suki's had a good run, but I think it might be time something a little newer to me, new to me, not new to the world. Ashley has absolutely no idea where we're heading because I'm in charge and I have no idea where we're heading. But it's all about the journey, not about the destination. Okay, so from a slightly smaller person perspective, what do we think about this bike? Well, it's very comfortable on the tush. However, I will say that the throttle feels like a little bit of work to pull. However, it goes up to speed very nice and quickly, so that's quite nice. Lovely heated grips. Thank you very much, Ashley, if that was you. And yeah, it's a comfortable ride for the most part. There is a little bit And it's not, the noise is quite nice. It's not a bad noise, which, let's be honest, is what most people like about a bike. It makes noise. Go fast, make noise. We like bike. Whee! I might have to take it down some slower roads and see how it does there. Where should we go? We could go to Barry. Who's Barry? Why are we going to see Barry, Kate? Barry Island? I think we've done enough whizzing around this long road, so maybe we should just get off. Yeah, let's try it a roundabout. We did the fast stuff. Oop! Holy smokes, the brakes are a little bit harder than I thought they were going to be. Okay, hard on the brakes. Go lighter on the brakes, Kate. Lighter on the brakes. Mergey merge. It's alright, Mr. VW. You can go in front. Oops, I didn't mean to rev at you. It's just got a very high clutch. I will say that the gears, it feels a lot smoother than Suki in terms of running. Sometimes when I'm even slightly in the wrong gear on Suki, she can get a little bit angsty, a little bit moany. Oh, sounds like a putt-putt engine. Uh-oh, gonna stop. It means putting the foot down. No, we made it. No foot down required. Jolly good. When I say foot down, I mean toes. Toes down. All right there. Hello, fellow bikerist. Nod. Oh, a beef eater. Am I hungry? Wait, when am I not hungry? That's the question. Oh, geez, changing gears is so tough. I feel like this is a real test of bike comfortability. That's a word? Comfortability? Sure. Because we've spent this week hauling around bricks, quite literally. And so I think if you can ride comfortably when your shoulders, back and neck are absolutely, and your arms, are aching from doing a lot of manual labour, then I think that actually that's a good sign. I quite like the riding position on this one. I always like an upright though. Not really feeling racer mode. I mean, if I want a race mode, I could just go down like this. But, you know, it's nice to be able to sit up. Ooh, pews. Are they open? Would they be open on a Sunday? It's a garden centre. Am I just channeling my inner granny now? Ooh, got very excited about that. Maybe it's over there. Where is pews? Pews? I don't know how to get into pews. Getting all excited by a garden centre. What am I like? Oh, runners, run, Paris, run! Okay, we might have to stop soon just because I think the arm strain of changing gears with the clutch is just a little bit heavy for me. So we're either going to need to ride somewhere where I can stay in the same gear, or we're going to need to stop very shortly. I feel like if I was going to steal this bike from Mr. Ashley Rowland, I would need to have it significantly lowered. Like maybe take like a foot off of it. And the clutch needs to come in by an arm length. No exaggeration. Maybe some exaggeration. Hello, Barry. Got to Barry's house. I do feel like as well, because of the stretch on my hand, I'm practically knocking my mirror every time because they're sat on the handlebars like that. Look at them on the end of the handlebars. I kind of like the position, but it's definitely easier to kind of interfere with them because they're literally on the end of the handles. Sunshine, motorbikes and gas fumes. Da-da-da. Ooh, Cosmeston Lakes. Ooh, Cosmeston Lakes or Barry Island. Make a decision. Oh, it's a red. We're stopping, people. Okay, toes are going down now. I made it. I'm good. I stopped. Oh, go. I've mastered the really high clutch. Check me out. Star pupil of this school of Triumph Speed Triples. I want to call this bike Bumblebee. Is that sacrilege? Because, you know, Transformers lovers. Maybe I'll just call it Buzzy Bee. Oh, I love the sunshine. Oh, sunshine yellow, like the sunshiny bike that I am riding. Hello, motorbikerists. Oh, motorbikerists? New one. Okay. This bike does not like a dip. I thought Suki had a bit of a hard suspension, but this bike has a very hard suspension. Okay, we're almost at the sea. Should have brought my swim stuff. Rookie mistake, Kate. Always take a bikini. No matter where you're going, you never know when you might find water. That's a Kate rule of life. Always take a bikini. That place is 572 miles, wherever that place is. Ooh, Brewers Fayre. Do they do tasties? Does anyone else do that thing where you kind of imagine you're eating it to decide if you want to eat it? Oh, stop time. And feet down. Yes. Tippity toes, tippity toes. The nice thing is it's actually quite well balanced when it's still, which sounds like a weird thing to say, but it genuinely is quite easy to keep this bike upright on my tiptoes, and I've definitely been on some of Ashley's bikes that I cannot keep upright on my tiptoes. I quite often feel tiny on bikes, but on this bike in particular, I feel very, very small. I feel like I'm in a world made for a much bigger human, and I am like a burrower. If anyone ever saw the burrowers. And I'm trying to reach things, but it's just very, very stretchy to get there. I think we need to go straight ahead. We're maybe gonna sneak this one a tiny bit. Little tiny sneaky sneak. See the fun fair. Do you risk your life on the fun fair at Barry Island? Living life on the edge. Oh, there he wobbles. Are you wobbling my Suki? Don't know if I'll be having that. Hello, Suki. Straight ahead for us. The privilege of having a motorbike is the motorbike parking in Wales is everywhere, and it's right on the seafront, and it's free. Oh, and the carousel. Oh my gosh, that's a new big boot. Hello, the fairground. And let's have a little park up, shall we? Tippity toes. On my tippy toes. Oh, it's a good place to go bike shopping. I made it! I gotta get into neutral. I got it into neutral. Oh, can't even get my gloves off. My hands are so numb. Oh, can you see the lovely stretch marks from trying to reach the? Look at the painful marks across there from me trying to reach. It's so far. Can you see? Look, it's the tips of my fingers barely touch it, and so I have to like go like this and then try to stretch. And in your gloves, it just is like the bend isn't there. So my little fingers are so. Look at that. They've gone all wrinkly.
There's an adjuster on the brake one.
Oh, it looks like I spent too long in the bath.
Oh, these are nice. Okay, Kate, we're at Barry Island. We're going to go enjoy the fairground rides in a minute. What do you think to the bike?
Well, I probably won't take it on a roller coaster, but I loved it. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. I think that the only teensy tiny things I would change would probably be the suspension, the fact it's so tall and I was on my tippy toes, the fact that I can't reach the clutch lever, and the fact that when I try to reach, I mean honestly, look, it's my this is my max stretch, and it's just like little fingertippy tips, and that's me. This, to be honest, in my normal riding position, I would be like this, and I actually couldn't reach it at all.
Oh, see, because the brake's got an adjuster on, but the clutch hasn't. I wonder if that's not the original lever.
It probably doesn't help that we've lifted a lot of bricks this week, and so my arms are already aching. That's what we like to do with our free time, lift bricks. And so yeah, it's been a lot of work to ride. What do I love about it? I love the colour. The seat is super comfy and squishy. Sorry, Suki, but this is way better. It's just so nice.
That's Suki.
That's Suki. And the riding position is really, really great because you can either be upright like I like to be, because, you know, I like to proudly peruse the world, and being so high up, it's just really nice. I get to look around and I see more. I felt like I'm seeing the Ash Rowland view of the world from up on high. But I also like that when you want to get racer mode, you can get down, and it's got a really nice little tummy rest. Just rest my little belly on the front like this, and it feels great. And you can be like, however, I will say, as much as I love the Johnny 5 headlights at the front, like his little eyes, I've never really been a fan of these kind of fixed fairings on the front, and when you turn, it doesn't turn with you. And I always thought that would really freak me out. But actually, I was fine. It was fine. I mean, I know I've ridden like other bikes that have the same, like the boosters, but it was fine. And I didn't really notice it.
So
yeah.
your verdict is fine?
Verdict is fine, but in a good way.
So is this a keeper, or do you want me to find you something else?
I think, do I give up Suki? But this lovely Buzzy Bee Triumph. Johnny 5 or Suki? Johnny 5 or Suki? Johnny 5. I will say, it's got heated grips still, and the seat is more comfortable than Suki. If we could really lower it, I'd take it.
All right, we'll look into it.
Okay, maybe this will be my new daily ride. I mean, it's yellow. What's not to love?
Okay, to summarise.
Paint Suki yellow. No. To summarise, what do you want me to say?
Marks out of 10.
Oh, we did. Did we not do this? Okay. Marks out of 10. I would give this a solid 8.5 out of 10. Or in Kate Dictionary Diary terms, I would say, what's good and tasty? 2 cucumbers and a pot of olives. I think I love it. Yeah, 8.5 out of 10, and I definitely would recommend. But I would say, think about if you care about hard suspension or if you are okay with a high clutch.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Right.
If you're a giant, ride this bike.
Okay.
If you're tiny, maybe get some adjustments made.
Anything else to say to anyone?
Oh, yes. Like, comment, and subscribe. And catch you next time.